G'day everyone and welcome to the QTA Truck Driver podcast series. Real voices from the road and sharing what it really takes to build a career in Queensland transport. I'm Justin Thompson, your host and Industry Workforce Engagement Manager at the QTA. This series is all about celebrating the people who keep Australia moving, the challenges they've faced, the skills they've picked up and the pride in what they feel, what they do. Today is episode 1 and we're kicking things off in sunny Townsville with a young driver who's already making waves. So grab a coffee and strap in. Let's hit the road. Sam, welcome to the podcast, mate. Great to have you on.
G'day, Justin. How you going, mate?
Good. So first off, you're based in Townsville with Law Transport. How long have you been behind the wheel now?
Just coming over to me 2 years in that mark now, so probably closer to a year and 8 months thereabouts.
Yep. So, I mean, not long at all, but you're already sort of clocking up some serious Ks. That's impressive. Just take us back a bit. What made you decide trucking was the path for you? Was it something that you always wanted to do, or?
So I've always had a bit of a passion for cars and trucks and stuff like that. I started out my working career as a light vehicle mechanic and didn't really enjoy it like I thought I would. So I made the change to working in the heavy diesel industry, working on trucks and stuff like that. And that was really interesting, and I found it really, really good, and it gave me a strong base knowledge for everything mechanical with the trucks. But I'd see them coming out in these big rigs and stuff like that, and I was like, man, it'd be really, really cool to get out on the road. So thankfully, my father-in-law works for Law Transport, and he gave me the opportunity to start with the company under the QTA Young Drivers program. So yeah, it's where it all started. It was just a diesel mechanic and just working on them and sort of wanting to get out there and see more of Australia, but get paid to do it. So yeah.
Love that. So you mentioned you went through the QTA Driving Futures program in 2024.
Yep.
Just for anyone that's listening that might be thinking about getting into trucks and they're not sure where to start, what was that experience actually like?
I think it was actually pretty essential in how I've sort of become as a truck driver now. It's not as simple as just jumping in, turning a wheel, throwing a few straps, and tying the axis down. It's a lot more to it. And the QTA program gave me the base knowledge I need, things like load restraint, how to count hours properly, how to properly manage fatigue and things like that, and actually understanding all the things that go into truck driving, not just jumping in and spinning wheels. So it was really, really useful to sort of get that introductory knowledge before I was just thrown in the deep end out on the road. So yeah, it was really good.
So it sounds like it gave you a bit of a solid foundation.
Yeah.
One thing that I hear a lot is people sort of worried about jumping from that car license to the heavy vehicle license. Is that, is that something that the program was able to help you?
It was. It explained a lot of driving techniques to me that don't really get mentioned or used with light vehicles because they're just not really applicable. Like things like really slowing down all of your actions, because in a truck you're massive obviously and everything slower. So trying to come up with the understanding of, all right, this thing's big and it's large and these are the techniques that you can use and this is wheel positioning and this is how to properly steer, like even things like the push-pull method as opposed to just palming a wheel to ensure you have control over the buff, like things like that is, it's just not things that you think of. And the licensing force is literally you rock up and our mate goes, yep, sweet, your pucks, there you go. He's not looking to teach you. He's just looking to pass you. So the QTA course is really important in developing that.
Let's go. So I guess having that structured support and someone in your corner makes a big difference.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, absolutely.
And you've been with Law Transport since you've completed the program.
Yeah.
And how have it been settling into that? Any favorite runs or special moments?
Yes, we funny enough, with the type of work that we do with the high ab cranes and stuff like that, a lot of the personal deliveries, like just to people, like getting their new shed and stuff like that, they love that stuff. Like they'll come out and take photos of us and things like that. I think the best memory I've got, I was when I first started, when I was really getting the hang of everything with the crane side of things. We were out at a job site and mum and their kid were just watching us unload, and mum's come out with the kid and the kid ran up and gave us a bunch of pit cats and lollies and stuff. So let them have a look at the truck and look around the crane and stuff. And those sorts of things are really, really cool. Like that's how we restart the drive and the want to be a driver, you know what I mean? That it's just sort of gone, but those small interactions really help. It makes me feel good, it makes them feel good. It's maybe one day that kid's gonna want to be a truck driver now. So I guess we'll look at that.
Yeah, that's really powerful. And I guess anyone that's listening that's maybe sitting on the fence about doing something similar, what advice would you give?
Take time, honestly. Just don't rush in with anything too quick. It really take a moment to fully understand what happens within the industry. If you really want to do well in this industry, it's very, very important that you understand exactly what needs to go into it in terms of all of the laws and regulations, in terms of managing your fatigue, which is a really big one. And just take time. Don't rush too quick, because that's where mistakes happen. Try to build a really good routine. Do the same thing every time with your trucks. That way it's all habit. It's just a repetitiveness, so it falls into a pattern, and it becomes easier and normal over time. And as you progress through that, you will get better and faster and stuff like that. But speed should be your first goal.
It's great advice.
Thanks.
Appreciate it, Sam. Look, it's great to hear straight from someone that's been through it. And look, just quietly, the QTA are here to help young people find the right training path and get started. If someone's listening and thinking, this sounds like me, they can jump on the QTA website or give us a call. We're only too happy to help. Huge thanks to Sam.
Thanks, man.
More Transport.
Appreciate it.
Just sharing his story today. If this conversation resonated with you, jump on our website, qta.com.au/training. Check out our Driving Futures program and other similar programs. Don't forget to follow us on LinkedIn and Facebook for more stories, tips, and updates. Let's keep the conversation going. And until next time, stay safe, look after each other, and keep the wheels turning. Thanks for listening.
See you later.